Hey everybody, welcome. This is Tabitha Jane, and this is a unique reading. This is for those of you who are feeling like I'm feeling right now. A little bit lost. Wanting to do things, having desires, but at the same time, I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Feeling lost. In whatever area of your life that may look like for you. For me right now, it's kind of all areas. I don't know what's going on. Normally very ambitious, normally very driven, normally very determined. And right now I find myself in this place of great struggle. So I thought I would call on my guides, my angels, my ancestors, my higher self for some clarity. What's going on here? And I would bring you along this journey to see if messages come through to help you, because if you're feeling like me, it's a very odd, uncomfortable place to be. I know some people have suggested that it's the void. Oh, if that's the case, so be it. But I'm asking for insight and clarity and wisdom, guidance through this time. Life goes on. I have to go on. But I just don't feel the drive. I mean, I have dreams. I mean, I have things I want to do. And maybe you can relate. Maybe you have things you want to do too. Yet I just feel so... I want to sleep. For lack of better, I just want to sleep, but I can only sleep so much. You know what? I don't know. I'm trying not to be frustrated, and I'm trying to allow and accept, but damn. Anyways, if you can relate, let's call together. Take a moment with me. Close your eyes. And just breathe. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And slowly release it through your nose. Hold it. And another deep breath in through your mouth. Hold it whenever your lungs are full. Whatever's comfortable for you, just hold it. And slowly release out through your nose until your lungs are empty. And hold it. Let's ask together. Guidance and clarity, please. Words of wisdom. For those of us in this place, wanting, desiring, not knowing, not motivated, frustrating, Try not to be frustrated. Advice, please. For those of us experiencing this place and this space, please. What would you have us to know? Please, what would you have us to know? Butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have the brilliance to share it with the world. Love every part of your journey. Well, that's kind of funny considering all the things we just spoke about. Apparently, if you are on this journey with me, it is about a rebirth. It is about change. It is about transition. It is about becoming, oh my gosh, I don't know when I wrote this down. Becoming, have you read The Velveteen Rabbit? Yes, it's a children's story, but it is a very significant story. It's about becoming. I guess that's what this process is for us. It is becoming. For those with me, spirit, guides, angels, messages, please. Further messages, please. During this time and place of feeling so lost. Messages, please. Messages, thank you. Yeah. Unfinished symphony. The fates. Let me get this up here. Co-create and chop wood. Okay, the reason I'm cracking up. Oh, let me see if I can get this. My plant's in the way. Well, that may not be so elegant, but I feel like what we're being told. Unfinished symphony, it's a cycle. We haven't fully completed. That's why the butterfly, that's why the transition, that's why the rebirth. We're going through the completion process, and it is fated. It is divinely inspired for our greater good. As uncomfortable and difficult, I mean, I can't even think of what does a caterpillar feel like when they create the chrysalis and they go through the metamorphosis and break free. How uncomfortable that process must be. But it is divinely fated that we should go through this process so that we can elevate ourselves so we can co-create with the divine and get to work. That's why the chop wood made me laugh. Chop wood to me is like, get your ass to work. But we got to go through the process. We got to complete this unfinished symphony. Let's see if we can get some tarot. This one keeps calling to me. Messages, please, for those of us. Butterfly, rebirth. Eight of Wands. Two of Cups. King of Cups. Three of Cups. Wow. Passionate messages of choices. This rebirth, reinventing ourselves, opening ourselves to the rewards of change. They're going to be passionate, the messages are going to be coming in swift and quickly to allow us to make the choice to step into a position, the King of Cups, a position of emotional stability with discretion, to rule our lives from a place of abundance and fulfillment, prosperity, but independently of others' emotional ties. The King of Cups fulfills his own emotional needs. He rules with compassion and sensitivity, but not to the point that he gives it all away. Because he's got boundaries set, he knows what he deserves. And that's where the Three of Cups into play, the celebration, the victory, the coming together with others, but in a way that is healthy and wholesome and not codependent. Your emotional fulfillment is completely separate. King of Cups. You do not depend on others in any way, shape, or form for your own emotional fulfillment, solidarity, yeah. What is this unfinished symphony, please? What is it that we are still trying to complete? Angels, guides, higher self. May we please have some clarity on what this unfinished symphony is, please. One more. What is this unfinished symphony, please? Well, that was just sloppy. Unfinished symphony, please. Unfinished symphony. Unfinished symphony. See what we get. What is this unfinished symphony, please? Star. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And under a Two of Wands. So this unfinished symphony, I feel for many of us, it's the need to heal our trust of our own insight and clarity. We know what we know. And it's okay to speak our truth with compassion. You know, by making that small offering, that small gesture, the empathy, the emotional connection with others, trusting and believing in our abilities to see the truth and speak the truth. And that is the healing that needs to be done so that the new opportunities can come through, the new physical, grounded potential possibilities that give us those choices as we look out on our future. Because remember, we got the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups over here. Again, choices. It's about choices. It's about healing. And I really think it's healing and trusting what we know to be true, and trusting our voice to speak truthfully with compassion, we don't have to give it all away. You know, when we speak our truth, we don't have to give everything away, but to make an offer, a compassionate offer, to open a dialogue with another person and see where it goes. That can be very healing for many of us. I know for me, myself, yes. This is very powerful. This is faded, so I think that's pretty cut and dry. Co-create. What are we co-creating? Any messages on co-creation, please? Anything you'd like us to know about co-creation? If they want to come out, they'll come out again. Anything on co-creation? Chop wood? Anything? Any messages about us getting to work? How should we get to work? Advice. Advice for those of us, please. Ready to get to work. Advice, please. Messages of advice, please. Five of Swords. In this deck, I feel like, again, it's reiterating the butterfly. It's a transformation. It's releasing and letting go and allowing being open to the rewards of change, loving every part of the journey, because it is all about the process. It is all about the journey. It's really not about where we end. It's about getting there. It's you know, when you plan a road trip, so you're going to drive from California to New York City, it's about the stops. It's about the sightseeing, where you're going to gas up, what restaurants you're going to check out, what new areas, what's new to this town. it's not just about getting to New York. It's about the journey. And that's what life is for us. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to remind us. We're going through this transformation, this rebirth. We're working on finishing this unfinished symphony. And it's about the journey and loving every part of it. Advice, Spirit, ancestors, guardians, please. For those on this rebirth journey with me, advice, please. For those of us on this rebirth journey, please. Those of us breaking free. Advice. Thank you. We got the Two of Pentacles. Other advice. That was a whole chunk. No? The Knight of Cups. And we got the Tower, Seven of Swords, the Emperor, Two of Cups reversed, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. If they're meant to come out, they'll come out again. Right now, though, advice, we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. All right. And Temperance and the Fool. Okay. I feel like it is juggling, balancing, finding our stability during this process, this rebirth process, healing, finding who we are, speaking our truth, trusting our knowing, our knowledge. As we move forward, using our emotions, our feelings, our heart, to co-create. That is the work. Finding the balance again, back to balance. And again, a new beginning. It seems to me like these, in a sense, I know it's the Knight of Cups, it's not the Page of Cups, it's the Knight of Cups. He's slowly moving forward steadily with the offering out of after finding the balance. And then again, we've got Temperance, again, finding balance and this new beginning. And I feel like that's what the fates are calling it, like finding our balance. We're going through a rebirth. That's why it sucks so much right now. Because we're healing from this unfinished symphony. It's faded. Finding our balance so that we can co-create. And that's doing the work. Finding the balance. And that's where the new beginnings, the new opportunities, the new offerings, the rising above comes into play. So, I hope this has been helpful to you. I'm going to rewatch it because there's immense value in this to me. If you've enjoyed this, please consider supporting this channel. It doesn't cost anything. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I would really love to hear your feedback. I always want to hear what you guys think more than anything. But you're on this journey with me. My heart goes out to you because truthfully it kind of sucks. well, it doesn't kind of suck, it just a lot sucks. And whenever you find yourself in this place, in this space, just know you're not the only one. So this is a timeless reading, and I hope it finds you when you need it most and gives you the encouragement and the support. You are going through a rebirth process. It is because you have so much more to share than previously. That's why the rebirth. Anyways, I hope this is helpful. I wish you all so much love, light. I am giving you I'm sending you energy right now of hugs, of compassion, of just understanding, because I get it. I'm walking it with you. I am. And I wish you each and every one the very best. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.